What's up guys, I'm Brogan. Today in this video we are diving straight into this gaming monitor right here. This is the KTC 27-inch 4K HDR 1400 mini LED gaming monitor. This gaming monitor here offers two completely different modes. We have an FHD mode and we have a 4K mode, and we can seamlessly switch between these two different modes without having to reboot in between. Our FHD mode is going to offer a 320 Hz refresh rate, and our 4K mode is going to offer a 160 Hz refresh rate with a 1 millisecond response time. We have a fast IPS panel, which ensures quick pixel transitions with wide viewing angles. This monitor also offers cinematic color accuracy thanks to the quantum dot technology, with a coverage of 99.5% sRGB, 98% DCI-P3, and 97% Adobe RGB. This monitor offers broad connectivity, so we have multiple ways to actually connect over our devices to this monitor. We also have a built-in KVM switch, allowing control of multiple systems with just one keyboard or mouse via USB. We also have a fully ergonomic RGB lit stand with adjustability for comfort. So let's unbox this, let's see what's included, we'll set this up, and then of course we'll test it out. So as we open this up, we can see that we've got our monitor, we've got our stand. We also have a couple different display cables here. We have a Type-C to Type-C, as well as a DisplayPort to DisplayPort on here. So let's go ahead and start setting this up.
The man you're about to meet was one of wrestling's biggest stars, Marcus Bagwell, known to millions as Buff. In the 1990s, Bagwell had it all: the body, the championships, and the fame.
So one thing I absolutely love about this is we can easily adjust the height by simply pushing this up, lowering it down. It locks itself in place and secures itself no matter where you leave this, so you don't have to go in here and tighten anything up. You literally just make those adjustments. You can also, of course, swivel this side to side. You can even go ahead and twist this all the way to the vertical position. Now, this video obviously is not a vertical video. All right, guys, we jumped into the KTC M27P6 monitor today. I love that this offers both 4K as well as FHD and different refresh rates associated with each. And what's even cooler is the fact that we can transition between these two different modes seamlessly. We don't have to shut everything down. We can just simply say, okay, for this game, I want FHD. For that game, I want 4K. And we go ahead and make that happen. So there's a lot of customizations here. There's also a lot of customizations that you can do with how you set up your monitor. You can raise it up, you can lower it down, you can pivot it, you can swivel it. You can do just about anything with it, and it locks itself in place wherever you leave it. So you don't have to loosen things up, tighten things up. That drives me nuts when I'm making adjustments. In fact, when I do these videos, my tripod, I have to make all these adjustments, but then any adjustment I make, I have to lock it in place. And when I lock it in place, usually things shift a little bit, then I have to go back. That's not the case with something like this monitor here, because wherever you leave it, it stays exactly, where you left it. So that's really convenient. Now, in addition to all of those adjustments, you can also take your monitor and go from horizontal to vertical effortlessly. You can just literally spin it and it will change its orientation. The only downside to that is when you do that, you actually have to lean it back a little bit first. So you have to lean it back and then do that. Otherwise, you're going to scrape the edge of your monitor across the base. And I did do that. I left a little mark across there. So just, one of those things that you have to think about. Okay, if I'm going to make it vertical from horizontal, I got to lean it back first just so it has the clearance it needs, to pivot it around. So that was the only downside that I had with this monitor, and I guess it's operator error. I just didn't know until I literally scraped the base of this. So that's the only downside that I've come across. I love that we have different ways of connecting different devices over to this, either through HDMI, DisplayPort, or Type-C. All of our settings adjustments can be done on the back side. There's a little power button and toggle switch, so you can raise your brightness up, raise your contrast up if you want to. There's different picture modes as well. I went into user, it was called. I found that to be the sweet spot that matched what I was looking for. There's also warm in there, which looks pretty good. So you can customize that to what you're doing on your monitor. Certain games you may want to go in and use user. Certain videos, or if you're watching like a movie on here, you may want to go into the warm mode. It's all personal preference, but the fact that we have all these options at our disposal is pretty incredible. Now, price point at the time of this recording, $470, give or take. Prices do fluctuate, so they may go up, they may go down, but at the time of this recording, that's the price point. I think it's a fair price point here, all things considered. I'd love to see it a little bit lesser in cost, of course, but who wouldn't? But I definitely think it's fair based on what we have here, the visuals we get here, the experience that we get as a whole when using this product. So if you guys want some additional information, click the link in the description of this video. That's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching the channel. Thanks for supporting. You guys know the deal. Drop a like on the video and hit subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys on the next one.